Good evening, my Twitch friends, or good morning, or good afternoon. What time is it for you? It doesn't really matter, we are a global community. Welcome to a new week, new day, new stream, old topic. Thank you very much, Ian, for that lovely smelly welcome. Welcome in. How are you today, Ian? I myself am doing quite swell. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Welcome. I hope you are having a lovely day. Good rainy day here, just chilling. It was spectacularly nice today, and I spent all of it inside, which is not so nice. But it is sadly the reality. If you are a worker, a computer worker, Persican, hello and welcome. I just realized I could actually put chat on stream here, like on the right of my actual screen, rather than having it on my tablet. Huh. Let's do that. Let's bring up chat in a window. Can I do that? Can I pop out chat? I think I can pop out chat. Twitch.tv. Mere, welcome in. Nice to see you. It's very unusual for you to join, but that's of course very cool. Ian, we are going to yate the chat window, that is for sure. Once I figure out how to get it in here. I also adjusted like some colors and stuff, and I'm not so sure I'm happy with the quality of the stream, but anyway, how do I pop out the chat window? There is a little pop out chat. Here we go. Sweetabix. Now I have my chat window next to actually what I'm working on. Meta is glad to be here. I am glad that you're here. That is super cool. I'm really happy to see you. And all of you, Persican, Ian, everyone else joining, welcome in. Very glad to have you here for my lovely journey through time, if you will. Because time series data. That was my attempt at a joke. Today we will be continuing the journey of our journey, if you will. Mere, those are really cute emotes. Oh, Dr. 193. What channel is that? I don't know that channel. Dr. 193 Hanzo. Okay, Dr. Hanzo. Yeah, we will be continuing our journey to perfection, particularly with deployer, which I've found to be very, very interesting. So let me just see. This is what I'm talking about. So I've got, yeah, look, I've got like chat up here now. It's cool, really cool. So I don't have to look at my tablet or like over there or whatever. So that's nice. The newer affiliates have some random numbers after their short emote prefix. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I also have that. Like Maddie T25. I think to eliminate problems with names being taken or something like that. I actually wrote the other, not the real, but the other Maddie Two Shoes, asking if I could have his or her, their username, because mine has an underscore in it. And they didn't respond. And Twitch has like this policy of releasing usernames that don't get used, but it will take some time it will take some time before it gets released, I think. Yeah, the one without the underscore. Because apparently, it's very hard to raid me. It's very hard to raid me if I have an underscore in mind, so. You could get yours. Which one would you want to go for, Mere? Yeah, so if you weren't here, well, I was streaming, and I was advised that, oh, Mere with 1A, right. I was advised during a stream a few weeks ago that someone was trying to raid me. And I said, okay, well, they should just raid me and then we'll say hello. And it turned out that, so they're like, you know, be advised of incoming raid kind of thing. They weren't spoiling it, to be fair. And, well, this person put in Maddie Two Shoes without the underscore, but the other channel wasn't even live, so the raid just went nowhere. And somehow that person started the stream, or kept the stream going, and then got some of the viewers back, and then raided me with about half of the original viewers, I think, or something like this. So in case you're wondering, it was White Panther. If you weren't here. And so it's become an in-joke now, that I should, you know, make my username easier to be raided. Yes, so it's pretty funny. I really don't mind about like the lost viewers or anything like that. I don't really care. So I want to take off studio mode, and I want to disable my preview in OBS because that eats my RAM. And what else did I want to do? Yeah, I wanted to introduce y'all to DataCamp. So maybe some of you don't know about DataCamp. DataCamp is a platform where you can learn all kinds of data analytics things. Not sponsored, by the way. I pay for my subscription. I probably should get them to sponsor me, actually. I quite like the platform. There are some, I would say, like, there are some things sometimes that irk me, but overall the quality is very high. I did actually a career track first. This is a this is a career track. I did a skill track first. Sorry for the white, by the way. They don't have like a dark theme. That's the one thing I think I would really like to have. I did this SQL fundamentals. And so because I am experienced in SQL, I could assess the quality of this a little bit. And it was pretty good. There were parts where I got a little bit annoyed. If you watch the VODs then on YouTube, then you can definitely see that. But generally it's pretty high quality. I enjoy the white theme. Oh, okay. Jay Walter, welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. I actually have a lot of energy today, but be warned, I will yawn because of these stupid ring lights. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I just get triggered by them since I put them in mixed mode, because there's like 3 modes with just white, just orange, or mixed. And mixed gives me like the best beauty, much beauty. So yeah, DataCamp's pretty good. They have a Slack community as well. It's like 75,000 people. It's pretty quiet for 75,000 people, actually. What ring light do you use? They're from Wish. My setup stuff is in my Twitch about. There's a link to my Google Sheet. You can check. I linked the article from Wish. It's double ring lights. They were like $8 each or something. So it's pretty good. Yeah, maybe not the same ones. They're actually kind of cool because they come with this little pivot swing mounty thing. And what's funny is there's a hole in the bottom with a thread that you would normally use to attach to a tripod. But I have a pegboard behind my desk the IKEA ones, you know, where you can just put stuff in. And so I just put 2 hooks and they fit in the hooks from IKEA. So yeah, that was pretty easy. I actually might like attach I can actually show you all a picture probably. Just have to make sure to not dox myself. Not doxing yourself on stream is cool. Let's go like here or something. So that's off stream, that's fine. Can I show you all a photo? Maybe. No, that's wrong. That's wrong photos. Also preview window. This is my bike, by the way. In case you were wondering what my motorbike looks like. Not that one. Where is that? You want one too? Yes, motorbikes are very desirable. That's definitely the case. Where did I put this? I actually don't know where this is. I'll have to find it some other time. Let's race in the future. On the racetrack? I do have a race bike as well. For the racetrack. That's how I got the scar that you don't see here. Broke my collarbone 3 years ago on the racetrack. Actually, very sad. A Swiss rider passed away on Sunday in the track where I crashed, actually. Mugello in Italy. 19 years old. And it's the first death in motorsports since 2016. It was a pretty big deal. He came off the track in a different spot than I came off. But yeah, it was a pretty bad crash. So unfortunately he came off and another rider hit him, which is the main reason why he passed away. So yeah, but we are here to talk about R. And this is where we got so far. So just so you understand, this is like part 6. I don't know what I put. I just increased it by 1. I think it's part 6. This course, this is like a career track, because I want to become a data analyst with R, obviously. It's 19 separate courses. And each course is usually between 3 and 4 hours. That's why the total is 77 hours. Is the music too loud, by the way? Let me know if the volume is not good. And so far, we've made it through 1, 2. We did an assessment 3, 4 courses. Forex music is okay. Thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying it so far. We have not done much on the stream yet, so I understand if it's not enjoyable yet. Today we'll be continuing with deployer. Deploy. Sponge, can't believe I got caught on a technicality. What kind of technicality? Sponge. Might turn it down a little bit. Okay, we can undo the lock and go to 11, and that should be a teensy weensy tiny bit better. Also, hi Sponge. What technicality did you get caught on? So joining data with deploy. Now, viewing this notification meant I had to view the stream. I knew I'd get you on that one. I spent quite some time crafting that notification today. I'm gonna have to check if it performed better than the other ones in the past. I have the feeling there's quite a few people here already, which is nice. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for joining and watching me torture myself with R. So last time we did data manipulation with R, which was like select, mutate, arrange, and something like that. I don't want to do it again. And this time we get to join data, which is very important for what I want to do, which is I want to be able to use RStudio, the local version of R, with my Postgres database. and do data analysis and visualization. And for that, I need to be able to join data. Sponge, what's a pirate's favorite programming language? Do not make me answer that question, Sponge. Jay, hey! Nice to see you here, my friend. Probably not R, that'd be too obvious. 666 channel points. Uh-oh. There's definitely things you can do with those. I won't say what. You could save them up a little bit as well. Jay! I'm actually uncertain of how to pronounce your Twitch username. Or just, I think I'll just go with Jay.
Disappointed!
Yep. I figured that would happen, Mary. I figured that would happen. So we are joining data together with Pirate's favorite programming language. Arr, me be joining data together. I should have a channel point reward specifically for R streams that I have to talk in a pirate's voice for like 3 minutes or something. Let me know if you would like that, chat. I would love to know if that's something you want to hear. So we continue. So joining data is very important. I'm sure that you can join data in other ways too. Oh, this better not autoplay. This better not autoplay.
You know,
oh, I'm sorry. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna mute data camp so that I don't. Can it take 310 points? I'll redeem it now. It would be interesting to give us a free teaser of the pirate. But that's not how it works, man. Normally, there's no like upfront try for free, buy later thing with channel points. It's basically just spend money, get something. I will add it later, Sponge, and it can be, I would say maybe less than 310 points. I would say it's more like a sort of 281 channel point kind of thing. Matty the pirate tees 2 shoes. Matty R 2 shoes. Me be joining different verbs together using inner join. So the transcript, yes, 1 shoe because peg. Ah, yes, peg leg, exactly. The Lego dataset, no way. We get to play with Lego. Matty 1 shoe 1 peg. That username is probably available on Twitch, actually. Alright, so linking data together. Linking data together is kind of important because sometimes we just have different tables with different data in them. And so for example, we're using, so I already know all the different joins. I just wanted to say it would be so much easier to raid you. It's true, it would. I already feel like I have a distinctive username, and then I discovered that other people have gone with 2 shoes. Because it's just one of those sort of rolls off the tongue things. Oh, this tune slaps. Sometimes like tunes go up, like come up frequently in Pretzel. I mean, it's on shuffle, but you know, they come up. House. Most people go with 2 shoes, otherwise you get 1 cold foot. And you wouldn't want to get cold foot, would you? That's a very famous expression, I know. So yeah, I already know joins, so it's not so hard for me to follow this. I mostly just have to understand the syntax of R, which is why when they say 77 hours, okay, so like the last course, they said 4 hours and we did it in a stream of 3. So I did it in 3 hours while live streaming. So realistically 2 on my own, right? You need more BTTV emotes. I wanted to put out a dancing one. BTTV. Yeah, I never understood yet. Those are the ones that are partially banned on Twitch, right? Or something like that. Right, back to the horrid world of crypto. Toodle pip, matey. I feel like I should have read that with a British accent. The horrid world of crypto. There's a lot of stuff there I don't understand. Power to you, Sponge. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So when someone joins, they say welcome in. And then when they leave stream, do we say see you out? I don't know. I feel like there should be something just as... Sorry, I got something in my eye. I feel like there should be something just as powerful as welcome in for when people leave. What's the opposite of welcome? Unwelcome? Unwelcome out. I think that's the only way. Your stream is lagging because of your download. You'll be back later. How dare you prioritize your download over me? 4x. Fun emote. I like that one. It's a cool face. What channel is that? Rick. Rick on air. Cool. Have to check him out later. So another word about the videos before we get started. So I'm not gonna play the videos on stream because I pay for data camp and thus have access to these videos. And if I play them on stream, then you can just play them back in the VOD for free on YouTube forever, which is, I think, a breach of their terms of service. So I just scroll through the transcript and basically just yate it and go whoop, straight through. Generally I do okay. Sometimes it comes back to bite me because they talk about something that we did in the video and I didn't do it. So, oh, this is just a quiz. You'll be joining together the parts and part categories tables. You can first inspect them in the console. Cool. Parts. Okay. Part categories. This is faster than in SQL because in SQL you have to write select star from parts or select star from part categories. Here you can just write the name of the table. It's a tibble. So 17,501 rows with 3 columns. Part number, name, and part cat ID. This ID is obviously a foreign key for part categories. Now, if you're not familiar with database architecture, basically these two tables are separate, but what we're saying is this one is linked to this one somehow. And so you typically designate something in this one table as what we call a primary key, which would be here. This ID here in the part categories is a primary key. And then this one here, this part cat ID, references this table in the name as well. This one is a foreign key for this primary key. And that way you know that all of these ones correspond to this base plate. So you can see here, base plate 1630 with set blah blah blah, base plate 1624, base plate 16. These base plates all correspond to the one category, which is base plates. So it enables you to, instead of having to text mine here, for example, to figure out which pieces are base plates, you can just look at all of these grouped together in one category, which is no doubt what they're going to make us do, by the way. I'm just calling it right now. They are going to make us analyze like number of pieces per category or something. But Lego's awesome, so we can do anything we want with the Lego database. To join these two tables together using inner join, what columns would you join from each table? Ah. Yo, Jordan. Thank you for joining, my friend. Glad to have you here. It's been a while. How are you doing on this fresh and easy Monday? We want to join part cat ID equals ID. Seems pretty simple. Using an inner join, you want to join the part cat ID from the parts table and the ID column from the parts categories. Okay, easy peasy. So add the correct verb, table, and joining column. This is where things get interesting. Very good, dude. National holiday here in the UK, so enjoyed the long weekend. Oh, that's right. You guys have this week. We had last week. That's very cool. Glad you're enjoying the long weekend. Maybe that's why we have so many viewers today. So much view. In this exercise, you'll join a list of Lego parts. You can join these tables to see all parts categories. Add the correct joining verb, the name of the second table, and the joining column for the second table. Okay. I think this was like... Sorry I missed the last few, but so cool you're still making progress with R. Yes, we are making progress. Specifically, we're on deployer now. We did the sort of, you know, select, mutate, arrange stuff last week on Friday. And now we're looking at the joins. And honestly, like, that's probably enough to get started with something like RStudio. So with my own Postgres stuff, because then I would probably go straight into ggplotting stuff, like do actual some data analysis with R to sort of get into it, do some, maybe follow a tutorial or something. I don't know. I still have to decide. So, okay, I don't know the syntax because I didn't watch the video. This is where it comes back to bite you. So C, how do I reference? So this is parts. Parts is CID. I need a hint here. The by argument expects a named vector containing the columns that will join each table. Yeah, okay. Do we have to select? This is not like SQL where we don't have to select, right? Let's try with a vector. So C ID equals, what was it? Part cat ID, I think it was. Oh, are they having issues with their session again? Session busy. Okay. How is this taking so long? I feel like it's... Oh, okay. Did that work? Is it joined? I guess it's joined. What if we submit? It will tell us if it's correct or not. So we have to wait like 30 seconds for every single join. That won't be very nice. I won't like that at all. If we have to wait like this long for every exercise? Maybe that's why they said this takes 4 hours. Because you have to wait in between each exercise. Oh man. How annoying. Have you called inner join? Oh, we have to call the function. That makes sense. Okay, so inner join. Let's check inner. What was the thing for help? I think it was help inner join. I think we still have that issue with the documentation. Yes. You're trying to join a vector to a data frame. Call the function and the data frame you're joining to. Yeah, so more like this. No applicable method for table vars. Applied to an object of class character. Verb, table, and joining column. Okay. I have called inner join. Oh, I crashed the console again. Okay, so rdocumentation.org. Inner join. Inner join xy by equals null. This is terrible. X and Y are not from the same data source and copy is true, then Y will be copied into the same source as X. Interesting. Is the order of your tables correct? Inner join x, y, by equals null. By a character vector of variables to join by. Oh, you have to tell it which. Okay, so parts and then parts category. Is that what it was called? I can't remember what it's called. Parts categories. So we do parts categories, but it's already in parts. Whatever, okay. So, I don't know, maybe like this. Object not found. Yeah, you don't need the first one because it's already piped, but what do you put then? Nothing? Because it doesn't find this one. I don't understand why. I'm gonna do show answer on this one to see what they expect here. Ah, by equals. Oh, okay. So it's basically, it's like in SQL notation. I have to do this just to understand. Thanks, Jordan. I didn't see the typo actually. So you do from parts, and then it's inner join part categories on part cat ID equals ID. And this is here because we've already piped in from X. But you could technically do inner join parts like this. You could technically just execute the function and it would do the same thing. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Now I've understood it. Oh, I won't like that maybe. You might actually not like this. Oh, okay. Here we are. Use the suffix argument to replace .x and .y suffixes. Okay, the inner join is the key to bring tables together, blah, blah, blah. Now use the suffix argument to add underscore part and underscore category suffixes to replace name.x and name.y. Okay, suffix equals. I'll just copy that. So the suffix thing is suffix equals c dot name.x. Oh, part and category. So you can alias column names. Is that what this is doing? Is that what it's doing? Why is this so slow? Is it just me? I guess it's just me. Tears of my soul. Wymies. Waymis? Wonder how you pronounce that band name. Oh wow, unresponsive? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Great job, you can now see the part category associated with each part and use the suffix argument to make sure your table's fields are clear. But which... Okay, we're gonna have to look at this afterwards. One-to-many relationship. So this is probably a left join. Not all joins work that way. Blah blah blah. Well, I mean, I already understand joins, so we can just plow onwards. We've lost so much time already. Lost so much time. Parts and inventory parts. So, by their part numbers using an inner join. Okay. inner join, we're already in parts, so we do inventory parts by equals, and then we do this funny named vector, and inventory parts is the inventory ID by using their part numbers. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Part num. I read the documentation this time. Part num equals what's the other table? Parts is part num. Will it know this? I don't know. Maybe it won't know this. Oh yeah, okay. This is an example of one-to-many relationship. Notice that the table increased in the number of rows after the join. Yes. An inner join works the same way with either table in either position. The table that is specified first is arbitrary, since you will end up with the same information in the resulting table either way. Okay. Let's prove this by joining the same two tables in the opposite order. Okay. Parts by... They're just making you repeat this so that it's in your head. Part num equals part num. Chat, what happened to you? Are you okay? Chat, are you okay? Great, this is the same join as the last exercise. Great. Joining 3 or more tables. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You can pipe any number of joins together. Remember that you have to specify your matching theme ID to ID in the themes table. I'm splitting between watching and packing for a trip to London tomorrow. Oh, look at that. Is that the first time out of the house for you since a few months, Jordan? That first join between sets and themes didn't need a suffix argument because none of the variable names were duplicated, but this new join brings in a second name column. So you can add a suffix. Gibbo! Salut! How are you? I am doing fine, thank you. I am doing fine. I'm trying to join more than 3 tables, apparently. If data camp would work. There we go. Okay. Inner join. So you just keep piping. They see me piping. Furthest away from home in over a year, that's for sure. Getting to go to the office for the first time. Ever? Oh yeah, ever, right? Since you joined. You haven't been to the office yet. That's crazy. I've been to our office 3 times. But it's also 20 minutes away, so. Join tables with R, yes. Using deploy. Deploy. So inner join sets onto inventories. Inventories is ID version set number, and sets is also set number. No? Set num, yes. So inner join inventories by equals, and then we do the funny named vector. This is kind of funny. I think it's funny doing this. Yeah, have you ever done this before, Jibbo, with R? Can't remember if you know R. I believe so, right? No. Set num equals set num. Next. Inner join again. No, I never do R. Oh, there's the yawn. I said it would happen. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the lights. Because they're so nice like this. I don't want to change them. We'll just have to put up with the yawning. I'm not a data scientist. Neither am I. I also don't do data science. Although I've been writing an algorithm past few weeks. Inner join. Okay, so inner join. Inner join, inner join, inner join. So if you were building a Batman Lego set, I would love to do that. Inventory parts. Yeah, I find the joining syntax in deployer a bit funky, to be honest. It's quite nice for simple joins. The by clause confuses me sometimes, but it's easy to get over. Yeah, but I guess it's necessary. I mean, it's just one of those things that once you know the syntax, I guess it's, you know. Okay, so inner join, inventory parts, by equals C, named vector. Inventory parts is part num. Oh no, they want inventory ID. Inventory ID equals. But how does it know which ID we're talking about? That's what I'm wondering. Because if I just do ID, how does it know? That's pipe. That's been piped, so where is the problem? Can't contain join column inventory ID. Did I make a mistake? Inventory parts. Did I write this wrong? No. By can't contain join column, which is missing from LHS. Okay. Join the inventory parts table to the table you created in the previous join. I think it's the order of the column names in the by. I think the left one in the named vector is supposed to be from the left table. Oh, really? Oh, so this is X? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, so that's Y. This is actually Y. We're omitting X because we're piping into it. Oh, Jordan, you're so smart, man. You're very smart, man. You okay, man? Told you it was funky. Yeah, why can't you just alias stuff and I don't know, SQL is maybe easier. Okay, let's join an additional table. Colors. Inner join. This should be easy now. So we know that we're joining onto colors, which is Y, which means we're going to specify X first, which is color ID from the previous table, equals ID from column. And we have to use suffixes. Okay. Oh, this is funky. 80s fitness. Oh, koan sound. I really like them. Set color. What a great song. Funky, funky, funky. So did that work? Color ID. Interesting how the suffix requires underscore color. Interesting. A confession. In R, I use SQL for transformations and joining tables. 4x, how did you do that? So you didn't use deployer? How did you use raw SQL? All right, everybody, let's do some push-ups. A 1 and 2 and 3. Come on. It's a great track. Oh, libraries, okay. So you just have like native SQL libraries in R. Oh, it puts them at the end of the data frame. Oh, okay. Name color. Ah, okay. Yeah, so there's like, oh, okay, SQL DF and all this kind of stuff. I love it, Forex. I love it. It's like, you know what? I don't want to learn R joining. I'll just learn SQL in R. But to be fair, this is kind of like, that's pretty good. Ooh, but that's interesting. R is not case insensitive, but SQL is. But it means that you need to write case sensitive SQL. I love it. I can't wait to try that, Forex. I really can't wait to try this. So the last thing I need is combining two languages together. It's always a great idea. Count the name color column. SQLDF is okay, but it's really slow compared to deployer or data table. Deployer is much nicer syntax, in my opinion, because it's so more easily to interoperate with other deployer verbs and tidyverse packages like ggplot2. Yeah, can someone explain to me why? So the one thing I don't understand fully yet is you have like base R, and then you have libraries, but then there's this whole thing called tidyverse. What would you say, how would you describe the tidyverse? Is it a collection of libraries? Like, it's a collection of R packages. See, I hadn't been on this website yet. So there's deployer, ggplot2 for cats. What do these even do? Functions and vectors. We are staying away from that. Tidyverse is a collection of libraries all originally written by the same person that all share consistent syntax and behavior so they're easy to work with each other. Thank you very much, Jordan, for that. And Tibble and... Okay, this is cool, yeah. For normal simple joins I use native R, but for complex one-off stuff I didn't want to join it in R. Interesting. What do you do for work, Forex? Are you a data scientist? Data analyst? Data engineer? You could be anything. I mean, more like not necessarily title, but kind of what do you do for work? Would be interested to know more about that. I like to know a lot about my chat members. Web analyst / data something. Yeah, okay. So a lot on the behavioral stuff, Google Tag Manager maybe, or other tag manager, Adobe, Google Analytics, something like that. That's a good point. Deployer join syntax isn't great for complex non-equi joins or between joins. Yeah. GA360, GA4 360, GTM 360, Google Optimize 360. Yep. That is the Google stacks. Have you been working with BigQuery as well? Count the name column and sort by results so the most prominent colors appear first. Arrange. I don't know. Unexpected end of input. No applicable method for summarize. I feel like there's something I'm missing on the count. Sort equals true or something. Yeah, there we go. I was just remembering if it was a parameter. I don't do much with BigQuery because we have our company's Snowflake stack. Oh wow. So you're piping stuff from GA360 into Snowflake? That's cool. Actually don't know many companies that do that. Oh, we've completed chapter 1. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, left joins. Same thing, I guess. Millennium Falcon. Ooh, Star Wars stuff. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I just thought that might trigger chat, so. Combine the Star Destroyer and Millennium Falcon. Left join. So X is Millennium Falcon. So Y will be Star Destroyer. Y equals C. I assume it's the exact same syntax. Star Destroyer. How do we combine them? Set num, part num, color ID, quantity. Millennium Falcon is set num, part num, color ID, quantity. Oh, so we use set number? No, part number. They're the same, so it doesn't matter on the order in this case. And we need our suffix. Suffix C. We're doing Falcon. And Star Destroyer. But I also have clients who run full Google Cloud, including machine learning, but there they already have a whole BI and R&D team. Ah, okay, yeah. You work on a more agency side then. Ah, here I see now the suffix. Star Destroyer, quantity, Star Destroyer, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh. Okay, so it's not part number. Maybe it's on set number. Maybe I was too fast. That looks better, I guess. Is that possible? Okay, so Star Destroyer, set num, part num, color ID, quantity. So it's either set num or part num. And there's set num and part num here too. What? So what am I supposed to join here? Combine the tables. Yeah? I don't get it. Part number. Part number? There's something weird here. Okay, show me the answer. Oh, 2 columns. Oh. So you do comma, I'm assuming, and then color ID equals color ID, I guess. Color ID 71. Yeah, okay. So if you want to do select on, yeah. I actually only learned R because of the great libraries for pulling data from Google Analytics and other Google tools, but realistically, I probably enjoy Python JavaScript the most. Interesting. I guess it really depends on your background, right? I'm a 0 in Python. I'm reasonably okay in JavaScript. It's been a while. I'm pretty rusty, but I can do decent, you know, for loops and that kind of stuff. Most of the time, what we need, right? Okay, I can determine the frequency that a specific part or piece appears in the sets. That's right. Left joining two sets by color. In videos, nothing preloaded. Sum the quantity and column by color ID. Yeah, so group by color ID. Summarize total quantity equals sum of quantity. Group by color ID. Total quantity equals sum of quantity. Left join the two data sets. Okay. We're joining together the colors. This one and this one. Which are the data summarized by color ID, I guess. Left join star destroyer colors by equals C. Color ID equals color ID. And suffix equals we need another bracket in there, don't we? Yep. Oh, what? Oops, I forgot a bracket here, that's why. C equals falcon. These are for the suffixes. Star destroyer. What does this look like? Color 0, 201, and 336 there. Nice. Sometimes the level on which you're comparing two sets by piece or just by color will require some thought and pre-processing. Don't you say? Finding an observation that doesn't have a match. Left joins are really great for testing your assumptions about a dataset and ensuring your data has integrity. For example, the inventories table has a version column for when a Lego kit gets some kind of change or upgrade. It would be fair to assume that all sets, which joins well with inventories, would have at least a version 1. But let's test this assumption. Oh, that sounds fun. Use a left join to join together sets and inventory version 1 using their common column. The tidyverse really comes into its own when you can combine all the TV functions, tidyverse functions, for cleaning, mutating, reshaping, joining, and visualizing all together using the pipe. It allows you to be really expressive and code very quickly. Yeah, I've been noticing that you can kind of just chain a lot of stuff together, which is really very, very powerful. Yeah, I don't know how readable it is, so documentation becomes more tricky. I think documentation is important, but I think it becomes even more important in this case. So left join, we're in sets and we want to do inventory version 1. Yep. By, do you leave spaces between your thingamajiggies between the equal signs. I feel like it makes it more readable, but it also wastes so much space and time. Using their common column. Hello, Mr. Noob, sir. What are you doing today? I am doing R, indeed. Mr. Noob, you deserve a beautiful shout out, my friend. Noob is epically spent I don't know how many hours on this memebox application. Open source, where you can include memes in your stream. The only reason I haven't done this actually is basically because I don't run Windows. It's actually the same thing that Panther said earlier today. I know that it's possible to do on Mac, but so Jordan says I do space equals space. I know Python syntax doesn't like that. Oh. I think it's a lot more readable than SQL, since you can literally read the code from top to bottom and even run it line by line to see what is happening throughout the pipeline. Haha, pipeline. I see what you did there. You're welcome for the shout out, Mr. Noob. You are most deserving of it. I do not have a drop command, J. Walter. The only thing you can drop here is your pants for this amazing stream. I'm just joking. We Windows, Mac, Linux, with or without Electron, you can use it everywhere, no excuses. Really? Yeah, no dropping tables here. Sorry. No Bobby tables in this stream. Thank you, Ian. Ian just dropped his pants to let that one out. That's for sure. That's not one you want to keep in your underwear. You just want it to go. Otherwise, it's just nasty. What is the common column between these? So sets is set number, year, theme ID, name, and inventory version 1. Oh, it doesn't exist yet. It's from inventories, so it was just filtered. So ID, version, and set number. So it is set number then. Nice. Drop the heat. Set num. Run this. Yeah, it's gonna error. See, if I put the pipe on the next line, can I run like this? Does that work? Ah, okay. So I could just run selected code as well. Yeah, that works. Set num, name, year, theme ID, ID, version. Filter. Filter for where version is NA. Version equals NA. Okay, is NA version. Oh, so there is one. Looks like there are cases where a set does not have an original version. In chapter 3, you'll learn another way to find observations. Anti-join? What? The hell's an anti-join? What? Isn't that like... They were separate to begin with. What the hell? I'm so mind blown right now. I don't understand what this even means. Okay, right. Oh, come on. Making us cover right join and semi join. The join My name is Marianne Kid to join. Oh, we have to do a quiz. Which join is best? The best join is obviously full join. You want to keep all observations in the second table, including matching observations in the first table. Left? No, this is right. Wait, I have to see. You want to only keep observations that match. Okay, that's inner. You want to keep all the observations in the first table, including matching observations in the second. Please tell me this is correct. Yes, okay. I know joins. I am joined. Chord is adjoined. Counting part colors. Count the part cat ID. Use the count verb to count each part cat ID in the parts table. Okay. Don't know where we're going with this, but okay. We'll count the part cat ID from parts before using a right join. The reason we do this is because we don't only want to know the count in parts, but we also want to know if there are any part cat IDs not present in parts. Okay. I will let that one sit for a moment.
I think I am getting a text message. Bloop. Ah, there it is.
Bloop. Okay, so we counted first and then we right join. What's your opinion on using joins to perform a filter? Ooh. Oh. Ah. If it's necessary. Yeah, that was without memebox, noob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will do a memebox stream. I promise. I should do it. It's better than I feel your anger. I promise. I'll do one. It's better than using stream elements. Okay, so using joins to perform a filter. If it's necessary, okay. But I do think it's better to join and then filter after, taking out the ones that you don't want, because it's more readable than implicit knowledge in the join itself. Ha! Can I use that quote for the not existing marketing site? Absolutely. It'll be memebox, better than using stream elements. That's a great quote. Just compare to your competitor's product. That works. Use a right join to join part categories. Part categories. By equals. You need to use the part cat ID from the count and the ID column. Okay, thank you. Equals part cat ID. Is it the opposite now? Maybe it's the opposite way. Because X and Y are reversed. I guess that makes sense. Parquet ID, N, and name. Also, we would see if there are none. Probably gonna have to filter, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Duplo. Did any of you play with Meccano? So there's like Lego, right? There's Lego. Then there's Duplo, which is the bigger ones. Then there's Meccano. And it's not pop band. Oh, they're the ones who sang Kio de la Luna? Huh, didn't know that. Toys. Yeah. So, Jordan, you and I are the same because this stuff was the shit for me. Like, I love this stuff more than Lego. I made a helicopter. It was actually kind of dangerous because the blades were these flat metal pieces and they spun pretty fast. So you could actually totally hurt yourself. I'm actually curious how good their stuff is now. Obviously, we're going to look at the motorbike. Looks cool. Desmo Sedici. I think this is the thing that got me as a kid, was building with real tools. Like, it's very, very mechanical. And everything's like metal and just really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, they're tiny parts and stuff, so it's not meant for like a 2-year-old, obviously. I'd say it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's basic, but it's cool. I like it. It's also called the Erector. This stuff's expensive though. Amazon, Walmart, Target. There's a community as well. Welcome to Erector by Meccano. Open source programming. Interesting. So they have software stuff? Interesting. 2015 smart protocols. Arduino? I'm really, really confused. There's something called a mecha spider. We're just gonna look at this. I'm curious what a mecha spider looks like. Oh, that is terrifying. That's terrifying. Holy moly. But you can see, like, this is a whole nother level than Lego. To be fair, some Lego is... I think it can walk. I think it's motorized. Okay, new stream goal. We want to earn enough money to be able to buy one of these. A mecha spider. How much do they cost? I don't know. Oh, I love... I love the copy. Mecha spider. Let's check Amazon. Currently unavailable. I feel like this stuff's maybe a bit old. $35. Huh. Oh, new. $79.98. It's enough plastic in that kit already. Yeah. I need to build a Dodge Charger Lego from Fast and Furious. Maddie's Mecha Spider. Honestly, like, there should be like a stream shout out, Mecha Spider, when something really cool happens on stream. Anyway, I got distracted. We were filtering for NAs. Is .NAN. 7990 is 5,000 bits. J. Walter. No. No. No, 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 no. Not how it works. That's how much it costs you. That's not how much I get from Twitch. Definitely not. Of course you can donate. Of course you can donate. To buy 5K, yeah. Definitely. So there's Modulex is NA. From this filter, you found an instance where a part category is present in one table but missing from the other table. So I hear we need an OnlyFans for... No! No! I will not compromise my integrity by writing crazy dirty SQL and then posting it on OnlyFans. If I was going to use OnlyFans, it would be like I would post code examples where it's like select and then like this dirty SQL, where it's like disgusting code. OnlyFans. OnlyFans / dirty SQL from table name, and it's like as only, like look at this, like something like this. Just dirty code, terrible disgusting code. There are people who sub that, probably. Sign up to see my disgusting sequel. It's just absurd. It's just so weird. Watch as I code sequel in just my shoes. Cleaning up your account. I almost misread that. Use replace NA to replace missing values. Ah, so this is like coalesce. That's cool. Replace NA. What's the syntax here? N, comma, 0. Hot tables, data lakes, and SQL breaches. New category on Twitch. That's a great one, noob. The cadence is so perfect with the hot tubs. What is the category called? What is it again? Let's go take a look. Oh, it's like all the way down now. Where has it gone? Pools, hot tubs, and beaches. And we had the joke, the meme, the Twitter meme, that it's, you know, toilets, bidets, and restrooms. Dirty streams, disgusting. Okay, is list replace is not true. So we have to replace NA. Connection pools, hot tables, and breaches. Y'all are hilarious, honestly. You're so funny. Do you know the JS language? Yes, fuck. Really? No way. Oh my god. It's just curse words in JavaScript? That's hilarious. What's wrong here? I'm gonna hint. Remember that you need a list inside. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that belongs on only code. Column equals 0. But it's column equals n. We do like this. Forex, not it's what the. Oh, it's a good way to hack XSS in JS. Also hard to prevent. So did you add R to random code generator.lol yet? No, I have not, J. Walter, but that is an excellent thing to suggest. That is a very, very good suggestion. R into random code generator.lol. Alright, so I don't know. Probably here. No, no, no. We'll have to do it after those. Yeah, maybe here. I'm just adding some beautiful things to my Trello board. Thank you, J. Walter, for that reminder. All right. Okay, so it's... You can, like, just hack XSS in JS. Ugh. Cross-site scripting in JavaScript. It's why n equals 0? Because n is the column name. Okay, I understand now. Thank you all for your assistance. Why did you ask, by the way, Forex, if I knew JS fuck? Joining tables to themselves. Well, that's relatively simple. When Chris mentioned that I spent too much time searching to prevent something like that, I found 1 to 2 libraries. Oh, it's dirty, I see. So we're just, oh yeah, okay, so we could just add it to the dirty streams. Oh, now we're in Harry Potter? What? Inner join the themes table. Themes. But then, do you need to specify it twice? I wonder. Let's try. Dirty code. ID equals ID. Yeah, so you have to specify it twice. How else will it know? Oh, wait. Maybe not. Oh, you can pipe it into itself. Resulting in the suffixes suffix equals parent, child, relationship, difficult, amusing. Parent, child. Name, parent, parent ID, parent, name, child, parent ID, child. Okay, filter for the, yeah, filter for the children. Filter for the children. Apparently there are 11 people here. I've heard from 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5. That means the other half are silent. Watching me. Just watching me. From the side. Just sitting at their computer. Watching me. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Don't call out lurkers. Lurk gang. I don't mind if you lurk. If you're getting value from this stream, that's fantastic. Just know that it is a learning stream and you can ask questions at any time. What? What? Filter. For the Harry Potter parent name. Filter this table to find the children of the Harry Potter theme. Name child equals Harry Potter. No, name parent. It even says it. Double equals gets me all the time. Wait a second. It only returns one result. I'm here, I'm trying to automate the Discord client, only takes 77% of the brain. Nice, so there's another 23% left over. I'm confused. There's only one ID column. So 23% not lurking. Oh yeah, I should have a thing where when you lurk, you have to specify to what percent you're lurking. ID equals parent ID, so you can identify if an HP character is another character's parent. Yeah, but where does the suffix come in? Does it add the suffix already here? Oh. You can already reference the suffixed column. Oh, you can't do that in SQL. So this in SQL, when you self-join a table with itself, if I have a table called themes and I call it, I don't know, T1, and I do inner join themes again, T2 on T2.id equals T1.id. I can't rename this here. That's interesting. That's very powerful, actually. Forex, you were saying that you prefer to write native SQL rather than R joining. No, suffix adds to duplicate column names, which there will be in duplicate tables. This is so you can tell what table that column has come from. Oh, that's not the... That's interesting, but okay. I'll need to sleep on that one. Joining themes to their grandchildren. Sounds like a nice afternoon with the kids, doesn't it? Oh, running out of water soon. Suffix adds to only duplicate column names. Inner join themes. Nice afternoon. How many R puns can we get into this stream? So far it's been quite a few. Also, let me go check something. I have prepared something. I want to know if we could use it today. I don't know if it would work. We could try. Let me just try something. I was reasonably certain that would work. Maybe not. Okay. Let me go check this out, because this would be cool when I go on break. That you all could play in chat. I think that would be pretty fun. Way, it's the coding language of pirates. Hey Luz, how are you doing? Did you manage to finish your setup? Because I know you were rebuilding your setup today. Are we ready for some data? Okay, yeah, this could work. Okay. Let's copy that. Properties. Not quite, I need to order some cable trunking and a USB extension cable to make the webcam reach, but almost. Ooh, okay. That's very cool. Alright, so apparently I have a game for y'all called Plinko. Has anyone played Plinko before? Because I think it should work, but we have to test it out. And we will test it after this exercise because we're joining themes to their grandchildren. After this exercise, it goes into full semi anti-joins. So this is a good time to just finish this and then we can try the game out. Looks at desktop full of cables because it would take days to cable manage that. Yeah, but you just have to do it, noob. It's just one of those things. It's just not nice. I spent Saturday redoing my entire entertainment room setup. And each individual, like, I have all these little boxes from IKEA where each device sits in a box. And the back of each device has its own individual cable management for all the stuff from that console. So if it had like a power brick, I used a little metal bracket to attach it and zip tie and everything. So each box, you can just unplug it and take the box off, and it's super nice. I spent like 5 hours doing it, but it was totally worth it because it looks amazing. Yeah, and it's not like it's not a huge task. You just have to like have the materials, like, you know, little sticky cable tie things and maybe some cable trunk or whatever. I can share. Yeah, I can share. I can send in Discord. If you're not a part of our Discord, if you're wondering, come join the Claw. It is officially the best Discord. Officially as in I just declared it the best Discord, so it's official. On this stream, official. So let's join themes to grandchild relationships. Inner join themes to itself again. Inner join. Why are we doing this twice? Inner join themes by equals C ID equals parent ID. Be sure to use the suffixes parent and grandchild. Update the by argument to specify the correct columns to join on. Yeah, let's check the result of the first join. ID, name parent, parent ID, ID child, name child. So we want to get... Some themes have grandchildren. Their children's children. Okay, so we do ID child and so it's child ID. Parent ID and child ID. I'm confused about this one. Parent, grandchild. Hierarchy relationships in database tables make my head spin. Yeah, I'm feeling the same as you. But it's not... Ah, wait, it's grandchild ID. What? ID? This makes no sense. ID, name parent, parent ID, ID child, name child. Update the by argument. So the ID would be parent ID and ID child. Parent ID and ID child. That's the only possibility. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's the wrong way around, isn't it? ID child equals sorry for not muting on the first one. I don't have my automation deck anymore. Gesundheit. Thank you. I read a chapter in Kimball's book on dimensional modeling about tables of employees who have an employee ID and a manager ID, which were different columns but essentially with the same values. So you could join to the same table and find someone's manager. Yeah, but it's just so much easier to have two tables. You have or three would be the correct, for me, would be three tables. Employee with employee ID and their names or whatever. A manager table with managers, and then employee to manager relationship table. Or if a manager is a role, then you have all the employees and you have is manager with a flag, for example, and you have a manage to... What if the hierarchy has n levels? Yeah, you have a many to many relationship in the employee to manager table. Manager can have like other managers. It's just who manages who with what relationship. It's totally fine. I've had that before with company accounts with different levels of users and stuff. Having one table just really overcomplicates stuff. Hurts my head too. But we got it in the end. There are 158 grandparent-grandchild relationships of Lego themes. Thankfully never come across it in the wild. Yeah, a lot of the stuff you see in books you don't see in reality anymore. Alright, left joining a table to itself. Left join, and then we can play a game together. How about that? Left join the themes table by equals C. Some themes might not have any children, which means they won't be included in the inner join. Left join in a filter. Okay. ID equals parent ID. Do we need a suffix? Yeah. Suffix, oops. Suffix equals parent child. So let's run this, make sure it's all right. Okay. Filter for themes that have no child themes. ID child would have to be NA. Or no. Parent ID is none, is NA. Right? Parent ID. I think. Or is it ID child that has to be NA? Ah, there we go. There are 586 themes that do not have any child themes. Good job! This was cool. Yeah. Okay. So we are in chapter 3, full semi and anti-joins. Joins on Stack Overflow data. Stack Overflow. But in the meantime, I would like to take a short break to get myself more water. A full bottle of water. And in order to do that, I thought maybe we could play a game. So for that I have to actually include, let me see if I can do this. Live. Where's this? Scene. Okay. It's here, so we're gonna see if this works. No. Maybe it's the wrong command. Maybe it's still listening for the old one. Oh! Oh, that's very loud. Okay, so I had to mute the Plinko sound because that volume is very, very high. Give me a second. So you won't hear the music for a sec, okay? Oh, Walter's in. Give me a sec, I'm gonna adjust the volume. Because it's somewhere... I actually don't remember which command I did it. Which is a bit of the issue. Okay, so we're gonna do... Volume has to go down to like 8 or something. Hide until start. Command. Plinko. Now we'll do drop. Let's do drop. Okay. Okay, and let me update this. It's kind of cool, right? I actually think it's kind of cute. All right, so that seems to be working. And now, so drop, then we go, let me check back here. Ooh, lag is a real thing. Sorry about that. Okay. So that should be refreshed now. Yep. So that should be refreshed, which means if we do drops, we should be able to There's a 90-second refresh timer, but I think I can manually start it. Okay, I turned the music back on. I think we have to wait 90 seconds. Or is it still Plinko? I don't know how big the delay is. That's the thing. I thought I set it to drop. Let's try Plinko. Ooh! Holy moly! I just zoomed through that one. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty nuts. So it is Plinko. How's the volume? Is it too high? Feels like it's a bit high still. Maybe. Oh, Jordan made it in. Jay Walter getting pummeled around. Oh, unfortunate. Volume's good. Okay, that's good. So I shall leave you all for a moment. I will be back shortly. I will leave it on this so that you can continue playing Plinko. And I'm just gonna get myself a water. I'll be 30 seconds or so. Interesting, so what happened? I have to restart the game? That's interesting. Oh! That was close. I'll have to play a little bit with it off stream to see what works best. But feel free to play. We'll continue to play Plinko. Why not? Because I think it's funny. It does kind of distract a bit from what we're doing, but I think it's okay. Let's see. Full join. Okay. I know what full joins are, so. Yay, XP for nothing. I also want to play Plinko. Hopefully it doesn't reset it every time. I can just imagine already when there's like 100 people doing this. Maybe I have to turn off the sound. I feel like I probably have to turn off the sound. I mean, now with like 4 or 5 people. Oh, Jordan, congratulations on your win. Combine with the sets table. More sound, just kidding. Yeah. 2 wins in a row is pretty good, Jordan, I have to say. You don't get anything other than street cred, but it's worth a lot, in my opinion. First, we need to join in the themes. But first we're doing... Okay. Keep only the observations that have a match in both tables. That's an inner join. Inner join, inventory parts joined, and sets by equals C. What are the... I don't know what the keys are. Sets is set number. And inventory parts joined is also set num. So we do set num equals set num. Run. This looks correct, I guess. Then combine the first join, so we pipe. We pipe into... Someone can try Plinko if they want to see if it works again. I don't think I have to start it. I think anyone can start it as long as it's 90 seconds in between. I set the cooldown to 90 seconds, so. First we'll need to join in the themes. Combine the inventory parts join and sets. Now combine the first join with the themes. Using the suffix argument to clarify which table has each name. Keep only the observations that have a match in both tables. Inner join themes by equals C name to clarify, and then suffix equals set. Oh wait, we have to do like this: set underscore set and underscore theme. Does this work? Hey, there you go, Jordan. Triggered. Oh, Jordan, is that going to be a third? Ooh. Oh, it's close. You just got yeeted to the other side. Oh my god, how are you still in this? Nope, that didn't work. Yeah. No one won that one so far. Does this work? Maybe Noob will have more luck. Oh, theme name. Drop game next stream. I mean, this is just the alternative to the drop game, but do you actually win channel points with the drop game? I always wanted to know that, actually. Why? Yeah, it's just a browser source. I thought that you could actually win actual prizes, but yeah. You'd have to like do some fancy stuff to listen to the response or something, I don't know. If they have an API, I don't think they do. Okay, something's wrong. Name on name is not correct. Let's check themes. Name. Okay. Do. And sets is also name. This was the same thing as before with name underscore theme. But it's a suffix, not a prefix. In both of these instances, you'll be using inner joins. For the second inner join, the suffixes you'll use will be a character vector of set and theme, respectively. Run the lines above to see what the column in the left-hand table, which is actually the previous steps of the pipeline. Yeah, name. And then you join themes, which is also... Oh wait, maybe it's not the right one. Theme ID? Oh. It's theme ID and ID. Yeah. Was the wrong one. You're right. I was joining on the name, but it's not correct. Alright. Great work. Since each theme is made up of many sets, combining these tables is the first step. Alright, so Batman. Count the part number and color ID weight by quantity. Oh, this is like review of what we've done in the past. I don't even remember this stuff anymore. Count part number. Okay. Let's check the Batman table. Part num. Color ID. WT equals quantity. Wait a second. I know the weighting was the... Does that not work? I guess. I don't know. For both. I guess it's just the same thing. Oh, first try. What? I really did learn this stuff. I'm very surprised right now. I didn't think I really knew it yet. Bloop 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 bloop. Let's do around the Plinko. Data camp works. Sort of. Wow, this is going forever. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Oh, so close. Noob, gonna get your first win? Ouch. Yeeted. Yeeted off the star. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Batman parts. Combine the Star Wars parts table. Use the suffix to include... Okay, so I guess this is a left join? Full join? Okay. Full join. Full join. Batman parts and Star Wars parts. By equals. Oh man, the thing with the brackets gets me. I have to find like a better shortcut with my keyboard for that. I really struggle to type that each time. Does anyone struggle typing that kind of stuff? Like somehow like letter directly bracket? I don't know. It's very awkward. The pipe is also very awkward. You have to like put your hand like this. I mean, I'm on a Swiss keyboard layout. Maybe it's different for you, but I find it quite annoying. Star Wars parts and Batman parts. Okay, let's check out Batman parts. We've got part num color ID N. The amount of times I do M instead of a comma or an underscore instead of a bracket. Yeah, okay. I know what keyboard you're using, Jordan. That's why. This makes sense for me. Star Wars parts. So part num color ID N, part num color ID N. So we will do part num equals part num. I just got a split keyboard and my typing speed has decreased 99.7%. 99.7%. Oh, Ian. Why would you do that to yourself? Ergonomics? Clout? In RStudio, you can do Command-Shift-M to insert a pipe. Not here. Not here. Doesn't work. Splits are great, if there wouldn't be the price. Yeah, I wanted to try for ergonomics to see if it helps. Are you having issues with your wrists, Ian? Could have another source of the problem. Not necessarily typing. I like split keyboard for me should be cheaper because they don't need to manufacture as many. Oh no, it's one piece, right? Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah. We need a suffix here. Suffix equals C. Batman and Star Wars. Split mechanical, they are expensive. Split cheap plastic is cheapish. Okay. I'd never considered doing that because I'm quite happy with my keyboard. And I mean, no, it's probably not ergonomic, but I also don't type all day. So I think it's okay. I have the Logitech for Mac, this one, which it has quite a weight to it, so I really like it because it's very sturdy and doesn't go anywhere, and it's USB-C. It's great. You can put food between your keyboard. That is smart. That is truly smart. Replace NA. That's the function we want. So you put like a huge thing between your keyboard and then you type like this and you eat. Like, okay. Replace NAs. What was the thing for this? It was like, is NA... No, with a list, right? List. That would be next level. NAs with zeros, where n equals 0. Is that the one? Uh-oh. Did this work? Check your call of full join. Yeah, again, this thing. I can't get over this. I can't get over this syntax. Oh, I missed the pipe. Yeah, true. Thank you. Because the syntax is correct? No, the syntax is still not correct. Part num. So it's Star Wars part num. This is really something. But it's saying that my full join isn't right. Oh no, it's the columns you're replacing NAs. N Star Wars and N Batman. Like that? Can you do that? I'm very confused by this. I'm super confused by this. Because this works. Part num... Oh, It's also color ID. They want both joins, both keys. That's why. Yeah, okay. It was my fault for not doing both. Nice. Comparing Batman and Star Wars Lego parts. Sort the number of Star Wars pieces in descending order. Parts joined. Let's check it out. Part num color ID and Batman and Star Wars. So arrange in descending order. N underscore Star Wars. Yeah, I've done everything I need to do. Join the colors table. We need to pipe in between. Okay. Ooh, my leg fell asleep. That was not good. Okay, join the colors table to the parts joined. What kind of join? Full join? I don't know. Left join? Left join if they don't specify. Colors by equals C. Oh, that time I got it without any errors. What is in the colors? So part num color ID. I'm guessing it's just ID in the colors table. Yeah, ID. Okay, so the color is color ID equals ID. Run this. All right, and then we pipe this again. Join the parts table to the previous join. Left join. Parts by equals. See, this time, yeah, still worked. Parts. So we have a part num, a name, and a part cat ID. And here we have a part num. So that's going to be the one. Part num equals part num. We need a suffix here as well. C bracket. See, I did it again. All right, so C color and part. How does this look? Seems right. Oh, they want inner joins. No, not necessarily. You cannot see pieces side by side from each of these themes. Since the pieces are sorted by number of Star Wars pieces, you can see that the most common Star Wars piece is black. Does that shock anyone? Do you type in multiple languages often? Spoke/type languages, not programming languages. You mean like write in English and German at the same time? Or like speak English and write German? Semi and anti-join. Mutating verbs. Ah, this is what your question was, Jordan, about filtering joins. What observations in X are also in Y? What observations in X are not in Y? So it's a join where something equals null or something like that. Just interested how the Swiss keyboard layout might work, because there's like 3 different languages in Switzerland and you speak English on top. Well, fortunately, I only have to write in 2 languages, English and German. And the Swiss keyboard layout is such that you have here, on this area, you've got all the umlaut characters. So you can easily write things like Äpfelkuchen, which isn't a real word, sort of. Could technically mean apple cakes in a weird Swiss German dialect, but it just means you have access to those, and if you want French, you just shift it. But yeah, I mean, obviously for some things like programming, it's probably not the best layout. I don't know. There might be some interesting study you could do about like programmers in different countries with different keyboard layouts and like figuring out which keyboard layout is most conducive to programming or something. Maybe, I don't know. German one is shitty for developing. It's all optimized for US ANSI one. That's true. A lot of development languages probably came about on the US ANSI keyboard. Interesting observation, that noob. So filter the first table for observations that don't match the second. keep all observations as full. Oh, it's rigged. It's definitely rigged. Look. Look, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, noob, it's so close. Woo! Nice. We break our hands every day for yeah. Especially square brackets. That's the one that really gets you. Filter the first table for observations that match the second. Oh no. No, that's semi. It's this, like this. First table observations that don't match the second. Hey! Filter the Batwing set for parts that are also in the Batmobile set. Semi-join. Batmobile. Jay Walter, you're using that that's savory 23%. Oh boy. What is happening to you? Oh! Oh! Oh, that didn't end very well. I'm sorry. Batmobile. Find the Batwing set for parts also in Batmobile, whether or not they have the same color. Batmobile. Part num. I guess it's part num. Equals part num. Okay. Yeah, we just have to run this first. Filter the Batwing set for parts that are... Yeah, they don't bring in any columns from the second table. They just filter on your keys. Yeah, exactly. So like here, 3023, and then 2780 is not in there anymore. Oh no, it is still in there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know which ones are not in there, but... Anti-join. Do the same thing, right? I just copy it, I'm lazy. There are 126 parts in the Batwing set that are also in the Batmobile set, and 183 parts that are in the Batwing set that aren't in the Batmobile set. What colors are included in at least one set? Besides comparing two sets directly, you could also use a filtering join like in semi-join. Some of the colors could be optional. Okay. Inventory parts. We need to check out the table. And colors. So we have a color ID and the ID. Okay, so colors is ID equals color ID. Wonderful. There are 179 colors and 134 are included in at least one set. Cool. Use filter to extract version 1. Filter version equals 1. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Pipe. Use anti-join to find which set is missing a version 1. So sets, anti-join, version 1 inventories by equals C bracket Okay. Version 1 inventories. What are we dealing with? ID and sets. Is set number, theme ID, year, version number. Okay, so that's set number. Is it here? Oh yeah, set num. So set num equals set num. Set num. Sounds like a place in the UK. Setnum. Oh, we didn't need to pipe this, did we? There we go. This is likely a data quality issue. Anti-join is a great tool for finding problems like that. Ooh! We get to visualize stuff. Oi, bro! You from Setnum? Is Wellard in Setnum? Visualizing set differences. 2 Lego sets. Oh, let's visualize. We're gonna visualize like the colors of the Lego sets, because that's really cool. I want to do that. Where are we in the course? Ooh, there's a case study afterwards. Sheesh. It's already 11:30. I think we'll probably have to call it quits here, although there's only 3 exercises. Batman. Group by color ID, summarize total sum quantity. Add a % column for the total divided by the sum of the total divided by the sum of the total. Like that? Batman colors. That checks out. Okay. Star Wars colors. Inventory parts, themes. Repeat the steps to filter and aggregate Star Wars data to create the Star Wars colors. I think we're going to be killed. Definitely. Mixing aggregates and non-aggregates in the same function like that is one of my fave things about deployer. Yeah. That is very cool. For sure. This is something that's a lot harder to do in SQL that way. Definitely. You can do it with like nested selects and stuff like that. But it's a lot more messy, for sure. Okay, so we did that. We have both. Nice. First try. Although they did a lot of stuff for us. Okay. Combining the sets. Batman colors. All observations on both tables. That's a full join. Replace NAs. Replace NA. What do we call this? That's a weird one. What was this called? Oh, come on. Full join. Replace NA. Yeah, but
Wow.
Pete Williamson, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this stream. I don't get this. I want it to show me. So if I call replace NA like this, yeah, but like, what? I could just call this anything I wanted. Like just call this result and then do replace NA like this, and then do total Batman equals 0, comma total Star Wars equals 0. I don't get it. How is it calling the function? This is really confusing. Why is this not working? I feel like there's an error in this. I feel like there's an error. Yeah, but why is the inner join here? That's what I don't get. Oh, I see. It's applying the function and then piping. Ah, I was reading it as variable assignment. Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, I was reading it as a variable assignment. That makes sense. Okay. If you're just joining now, we are a good 2.5 hours into the stream. Pardon me. A good 2.5 hours into the stream, and I'm learning R through the help of DataCamp, which has been very helpful so far, actually, I have to say. Create the difference in total columns. The difference is the difference between % Batman and % Star Wars, and the total is the sum of total Batman plus, oh wait, can you just comma with sum? Does that work? Three more variables. Yeah, probably. Filter for totals greater than 200. Did you create the total column correctly? Sum of total Batman and totals. Oh, it's just like that. This combined table contains all the information from Batman colors and Star Wars colors. Now you can create a visualization with ggplot, probably. Yes, ggplot. Okay, colors joined, aesthetics. X is going to be what should X be? The name? Y is the totals? I guess. Fill equals something? I don't remember what fill does. Difference? I don't know. Run. Continuous value supplied. Okay, that doesn't work. And it doesn't work because probably fill create a bar plot using colors join and the name and difference. Difference columns. And the fill equals the total? I don't know. Fill equals something. Fill equals true? Is that a thing? Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe fill is name. But what would X be then? Theme? It's a good suggestion. No. Is there theme in here? I don't think. Let's look at the data set. Colors joined. So we have name, total Star Wars, total Batman. Maybe it's color ID. I don't know. I don't know, let's see what they say. It'll probably tell us. Check your call. Did you correctly specify argument X? No, I did not. Name and difference. Okay. So what's the fill? The fill is also name. Oh, I didn't okay. Of course. Difference between Batman and Star Wars is basically black. That's surprising. Although I guess Star Wars stuff is more gray. The Batman set has more black, yellow, red. And the Star Wars has more... This is actually a funny idea for a stream. Like a whole stream just about Lego set data. Would people want to see that? I feel like I could do that. If I could find like Lego set data. Let me put it in here. Lego set analysis. Colors, types of bricks, etc. Could be funny to do that. Could be fun, I don't know. Would anyone want to watch that? Like finding patterns in Lego sets? I don't know. Might be a weird thing. There's no real output from it, you know? But it could be funny. No idea. I just do stuff that I'm curious about, but if someone on stream like absolutely screams about something, I'm sure it's possible in R. It's possible in SQL, so it's definitely possible in R. This chapter is pretty good. I'm happy. All right, Stack Overflow questions. This is... Okay. So we've learned the verbs, joining. If you've been programming for a while, you may have come across Stack Overflow. Is this true or false? Each question comes with a score based on people voting up or down. Oh. The questions table contains each of almost 300,000 Stack Overflow typo questions that are tagged with R, along with the date they were asked and their score. Oh, okay. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I've never used Stack Overflow in my life. Really? Not once. I'm very surprised, Jordan. Not that you wouldn't know answers, but like that you've never used it? Not even to look up. Oh, okay, good. I was like, how is this possible? Wait, are you lying? Press X for doubt. Doubt. By the way, I got PS5 delivered last Friday. And I mean Friday a week ago. And oh my god. Difference between the PS4 and the PS5, purely just the interface, is mind-blowing. It is a whole different level. This, not only just the speed, just the whole fluidity and how they've thought about certain things and stuff. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I pre-ordered in September, just FYI. And I suddenly got an email saying I could come pick it up. Just like that. I had assumed it would take like another few months or something. Okay. Stack Overflow. Questions, question tags, and tags. So this is nice. They at least describe the data set now this time. Because last time they weren't described. I had to like open them up every time. So join together questions and question tags using the ID and question columns. Okay. So we'll do a left join. We're gonna left join questions onto question tags. Question tags onto questions by, I don't know, what are the keys? Question tags, tag ID for each question and the question's ID. I'm still gonna have to look. Why couldn't they just put this in there? Tag ID, question ID. Okay, fine. Questions ID and then question ID. What is it like in questions? ID, creation date, score. Hey, Billy. Meow meow. Are you awake? Isn't it too early for you? I think it's too early for you. Why is this not working? It makes no sense. ID? I'm not awake, this is a bot. Okay. Slash join. Sorry, slash donate space 100. I I don't understand why this isn't working. Because the IDs in the questions, that's left, and then right is question tags. Is it really the other way around? I thought we just learned it the other way around. No. This makes no sense. Question tags, tag ID. And questions is ID, creation date, score. Okay. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense because, yeah, I know ID and then question ID by can't contain the join column question ID, which is missing. How can it be missing? Okay, show me the answer. Wait, what? How is this different from what I wrote? Oh, I wrote commas, didn't I? Oh! I think I wrote commas. Okay, use another join. Fine. Left join. Question. Yeah. It's late. Unbelievable. I know you come here for like quality coding, right? The dirty coding's all on OnlyFans. Tags table. By equals C bracket. Tags is ID and I did it again. And tag ID. Is it tags ID? This is so confusing. Quality coding? I'm just here for the jokes. Oh wow, that bot is smart. That's creepy. Tag ID. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tags. ID.
Perfect.
Thank you, Ian. So why is this on the left now? Because it's a left join? Because this is referencing tag ID. Oh god, yeah, it makes sense. Now I see it. Because this has tag ID here. Yeah. I understand, Mr. Miyagi. Thank you. You have made me see the light. I now understand. Use replace NA. Replace NA. Be water, my friend. It's a great track, this one. Equal left, equal right. Equal left, left join, right join. Semi join, anti join. ASMR sequel incoming. ASMR. Replace an all list Cobra Kai. Yeah, I watched a bit of it, noob. I heard it was very good. Tag name equals 0. That's the one. Oh, wait a second. To only R. Can we do that? It's like OnlyFans, but only R. It's like they knew that we were gonna do that. The only sequel from the old days that made it and made it good too, so win-win. That's true. Was that the end? We have a data set? Okay, now we can start to analyze. They did know. OnlyFans for coders. Only dirty code. Aggregate by tag name. See if we can do this by the end of the track. It's like 2 minutes left on the track. So tag name score equals mean num question. What? Summarize score equals the total number of questions. Eh? The mean score for each question. Mean score. Number of questions. Just n. Just n num questions? I don't know. Wait. What was it? Questions with tags. Oh, you don't even need to. Ah, you don't even need to put. Oh, yeah, you don't even need to put an argument. Sort number of questions. Desk. Num questions. Submit. Woo! That was close. Just the end. Just at the end of the track. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you, Gibbo, for those 100 bits. I appreciate it. Speed coding indeed. First try and in time. That is noise indeed. Noise. Using a join. Filter for tags that are never on an R question. Anti-join. Alright, so the tags and question tags tables have been preloaded for you. Let's check out tags and question tags. Is it a bank holiday today? Not for me, but for people like Jordan, it is. No Brückentag, no bridge day, unfortunately. Good night, Jibbo, and thank you very much for joining and your donation. It's very appreciated. You must know this. It is imperative that you know. Sleep well, my friend. Indeed. May you have dreams of SQL and R. And anti-joins. And semi-joins. You have a Brückentag on Friday. Oh, that is nice. Oh, you have support week again? I feel your pain. I also have support week this week. Anti-join. So there's ID tag name, and then there's question ID, tag ID. So tags, and then question tags by equals C. Tag name? How can we do this? Ah, yeah. ID? ID and tag ID. So I have to I have to filter first. Filter for tags that are never on an R equation. So tag name equals, I guess it's just R. I wonder if we can just take a look if that returns anything. 0. It's probably lowercase. Yep, okay, there it is. Filter tags for just tag name equals R, then anti-join. Hey, it's like we are thinking together, Jordan. Anti-join, what the? Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same thing, meow. I was like, the shit. Again, problems. Hold on a second. Why is the order the other way around? Surely this frame tags is the left. This has an ID, so the ID should be here. That's X. Doesn't make sense to me. X in this equation is this that's been piped in, which is tags, and question tags, to answer your question, Jordan, is tag ID and question ID. So it should be like this. Why can't it join that? Or why can't it anti-join that? Let's take a hint. Shit. That's a bad habit. I should break that habit. I should definitely break this habit. So did this work? Are you joining tables in the correct order? Using a join, filter for tags that are never on an R question. Oh, I don't think they want us to use filter. Somehow. They don't know, they don't want us to filter because they're just surfacing the tags that never appear with R. So there's never been Laravel Dusk answered with in a question with R. That makes sense. If you only put one value in the by clause, it will think the column exists in both tables with the same name. Oh. So it's trying to join ID with ID and tag ID with tag ID. Gotcha. Sorry. So that's it. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, we have to join question and answers. What, 150 daily XP? Oh, it reset my XP. No! How did we only get to 93%? But the... What did we miss? What the... How did we miss something? That's a spinner, yeah, that's right. I think it messed up or something. Oh, we didn't do this? What? We went through everything. This is nuts. No. Sorry, I'm a completionist. I cannot let this stand. How come it's saying there's stuff missing? That's just... That's bullshit. It makes me so angry. Anti-join indeed. We did this. See? We did this. Okay. We did this too. Weird. They must have some issue with their platform or something. See, I'm not even getting the XP for it. Did it change the percentage? No, it hasn't changed the percentage. Which set is missing version 1? Did we actually... No. I swear I did this. Well, we can just do it quickly again. What were the variables? Set num. Set num. That was the thing with set num, wasn't it? Could not find function sets. Have I called filter? What is this? Oh, we didn't filter yet. Oh. Okay. Hey, 100%. Okay. So again here, see? This missing. That's weird. We did it, see? We did it. We just did it before. Look, we can run it again. Run, run, run. That's weird. Yeah, sometimes there's like these little... I don't know if they're bugs, but there's these little hiccups. Maybe you just got annoyed and skipped to the next step in anger about the anti-joins and buy syntax. It's likely. Certainly likely. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's not putting the check mark, whatever. But it's grayed out, so... Okay. Previous exercise. Oh, right. Joining questions and answers. Inner join. Questions and answers. Well, it's getting late here and I need to sleep. Have a good one and hope to catch up soon. Wait, you're still awake? Excuse me? Is it 8 in the morning for you? No. You crazy. All right, so work in 45 minutes and need every minute of sleep. Yeah, you do that, Meow. Leave. Go now. I have never told someone to leave my stream, but you should definitely leave if you have work in 45 minutes. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Lovely having you here, Meow. I had missed you, really. Get the fuck out of here. Question. Answer. What are the columns? I could code to this kind of music forever. This is just the best stuff. Miss you in your shoes too. Thanks, friend. Now get out. ID creation date score. ID creation date question ID. There we go. Inner join ID equals question ID. Yeah. And then subtract creation date as a question to create a gap. As integer. Subtract? What is this function? They're expecting us to put something here. Creation date question. Oh, to create the gap column, mutate. Creation date question minus. Oh, wait, the answer date minus. Ah, I see what they're doing. Creation date answer. So the answer minus the question would logically be the time to answer. And that's called the gap. So the answer counts is a count question ID. Combine the answer counts. Does this work? Count and sort the question ID column in the answers table. Count and sort. Take answers and pipe into account. Oh, of course. I'll just chalk that up to I'll chalk that up to being late. Thanks, Jordan. Okay. Answer counts. All right. So for question 77434, there were 11 answers. Combine the answer counts and questions tables. I would say a left join is appropriate. Answer counts by equals question ID. No, what's on questions is ID equals question ID So we have a question ID, we have a creation date and a score, and n, which is the number of answers. And we want to replace NA from where n equals 0. Did you correctly specify the argument data? It is of class list while it should be of class data frame. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, Ian. Honestly, we were always using lists until now. Now it suddenly wants us to, like, I don't... Oh, we didn't pipe. We forgot the pipes. That's the problem. That was the problem. 50%. We're halfway through. I'm just gonna finish it, even though it's late. I'm just gonna finish it. Question answer count. Join the question tags. Inner join. Question tags. One of the things in R, and any language I guess, is learning to recognize error messages. Yeah, with the one line there before, I should have become suspicious about that. Definitely. SQL error messages are stupid. Normally they don't help you at all, actually. Question tags. I guess it's... R is not known for super informative error messages, unfortunately. Yes, I've heard the same. It's ID. Use an inner join. ID equals question ID. I assume that's correct. Yes. And then we pipe again. Also, the comments in between don't really help. That's the thing. Tags by equals tag ID equals ID. Okay, now we have everything. Now we have every question with every number of answer with the tags on it. Now everything is joined together, and we should be able to do our analysis. Right. Aggregate by tag name. Group by tag name. Summarize questions. Summarize tagged answers to get the count of questions and average answers. N. for the count. And average answers is the count. Oh wait, maybe it's count. Wait a second. Because there's a column called n. So n itself as a function will be the number of questions. Ah no, we need to count IDs distinctly. Summarize, questions equals count of ID. Can we count distinctly? Average answers is count of n. Mean? Mean n. And distinct. Integer numeric. So I think that's the problem. Yeah. So you have a tag and a question and average answers. And then we sort the questions in descending order. Arrange. Desk. Questions. So ggplot2, 28,000 questions with average answer 1.15. How can you have less than one? Oh yeah, some questions with 0 answers. Okay. Jeez. You see, if you pose a question about ggplot2, on average, you'll get an answer. Yes. You can start to see how bringing these all together can make analysis flow really easily. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so excited to kind of use R as a sort of full stack thing. I think it's just a powerhouse. Obviously SQL is, you know, SQL is SQL, but... Okay, so bind rows. Inner join the question tags and tags tables with the questions table. Why can't they just do it for us? We know how to do this by now. Carl! What a surprise. I'm genuinely surprised and happy to see you. Wonderful that you're here. Actually, I should have done something a long time ago. Yes, I'm actually online when you're streaming because it's a US holiday. Ah, that's right. You also have a day off today. What's the holiday called in the US today for you? Actually, Jordan, what's it called in the UK? I forget. Practice makes perfect, and yeah, your data may always live in DB, but R can act as your central analysis workplace. Just accessing the data in the DB remotely or something. Memorial Day, yeah. By the way, Jordan, I've made you a VIP because you deserve it. Because you are very important. 2nd May bank holiday. Good enough. You love R, but they don't use it at your new company. That's unfortunate. Are you enjoying the new job, by the way, Carl? Looks to be quite a cool mission that you have. Been missing your streams though. I hope you enjoyed your time outside over the weekend. The weather was, I guess, conducive. I would assume. Question tags. Questions, question tags. I'm guessing, let's just guess. Questions is ID, and then question tags is question ID. I'm just gonna leg it. So we've got that. Yeah, that seems right. Inner join tags, same dealio. So left will be the tag ID and then equals ID in the tags table. Inner join. Inner join the question tags and tags tables with the answer. Didn't we just... It's a weird thing to do. Why are they asking us to do that again? But how can you join the tags tables? Because you have the tag ID in the question tags. Which R package has inner join? I always used merge. Deployer is the one we're using. Deployer. Thank you, Jordan. Because one is with the questions and one is with the answers. Yeah, I was just wondering, there was probably a better way to do that, but I'm not sure. Could have just put it into one frame, I guess. Now we can combine both of them together. Merge is in base R, yeah. From what I saw as well. Merge, mutate, no. I don't think I used merge. Did I use merge? I don't remember. It's too late. I don't remember anymore. Post with tags. Combine the two tables. I guess it's a left join. So what did they do here? Questions with tags. They added a... Oh, they added a type column with question. That's cool. Yeah, Jordan, Carl also streams on Twitch. When he's not off camping outside. Carl's specialty is churn prediction and everything around SaaS stuff. So you should definitely check out his streams as well when he's online. Very, very cool. Also does Carl does a lot of electronic music streams as well, so the music yeah. I mean, I have in my host list on Twitch, like in the bottom of my Twitch profile, I list other data streamers or streamers I find valuable. It's a good way to find the other data people on Twitch, because there's not that many of us. Add a year column, then aggregate by type, year, and tag name. So if I do mutate, add a year column. How do I do this? What's in the year column? Once the information is consolidated into a single table, you can add more information by creating a date variable using the lubridate package. Okay. I've never used that. Parsing dates, blah 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 blah. Periods, intervals, manipulating. Year equals year, date created. Lubridate's parsing functions read strings into R as datetime objects. User-friendly parser is provided by parse datetime. Ah, I see. So you can just do single parts. You can even round dates. That's pretty cool. Time spans. Oh, nice. Periods. Years. Periods of convenient lengths. Intervals. Nice. Okay, so it would just be year equals year. I don't know the name. Posts with tags. ID creation date. That's what we wanted. So now we added year 2014. Okay, that's fine. So we pipe. Then aggregate by type. Group by. Then aggregate to count posts by type, year, and tag name. Type, year, tag name. I feel like there's something missing. Oh, right. That's the function they wanted us to use. Bind rows. I don't know the syntax for it because I didn't watch the video. Just look it up. I don't want to take the hint. These objects are imported from other packages. Deployer. Bind rows X something. This is the crappiest documentation I've ever seen on a function. Sorry, it's just terrible. Bind rows. Type. Year. Tag name. What kind of shitty documentation is this? I mean, come on. It's terrible. Object type not found. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I would have done group by and count. Add a year column, then aggregate by type, year, and tag name. Did you combine the tables correctly using bind rows? It was up here. That's why. That's why. Hmm. 1.1 million rows. Have you called count? No, I haven't yet. Yeah, count year tag name type. Type year tag name. So there was one answer in 2008 for Bayesian. That doesn't seem likely. I feel like there needs to be a... Oh no, okay. Oh, I see. This is just the one table, and now we still have to go into the visualization part. Ah. Filter. Tag name equals... Is there an in? I think there was an in, right? Like that. GG deployer and ggplot2. Let's check if that works. How did this work again? I thought this worked like that. Maybe not. Come on. Maybe it was an array. Maybe it was an array. Ah, C. Yeah. C. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. By type year tag filtered. Wow, so actually it was increasing in terms of number of answers, which makes sense. Over time it got more and more popular, right? Okay. Create a line plot. Here we go. Here we go. Is this the last part? I think it's the last part. 86%. I feel like I didn't get... Oh, okay, I don't know. Alright, so... X... Frequency over time. So... Frequency over time. Year... N... Color equals tag name. No, color equals type. Facet wrap is the tag name. Oh, okay. So it seems that a lot of knowledge around deployer was built because these moved roughly equivalent, but it seems that less questions well, not necessarily less questions, but more answers per question were for deployer. That's interesting. But they're both relatively strong developments. Congratulations. Really? I can't wait for you to join us in future lessons. Probably because there's always more than one way to do things in deployer compared to ggplot. Yeah, I also think because it's way more broad. Okay, this chapter was pretty decent. And now I have acquired my skills, but I will not be taking the assessment right now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. Let's go back to the career tracks. Let's see. I want to make sure that the course is marked as completed because, yep. So joining data with deployer. Yeah, Jordan, I'm going to be finishing up today. Thank you a lot for your help. Appreciate it. Great stream. Me making comma errors on joining. I mean, yeah. If that floats your boat. It's past, well, yeah, just gone past midnight. It's 1 hour behind in the UK, and Jordan's in the UK, so he has to get to bed before midnight so he can make his train journey tomorrow, which means that we will switch. We will switch over to the end of stream screen. I do not have my custom music still. I have to figure out a solution for that. It's probably going to be buying a stream deck because my tablet solution stopped working, and I've been trying around 3 hours now to get it to work again. Welcome in, Ian. Unwelcome out to Jordan. Yeah, pretty late for coding, but I'm quite a night owl, Carl, so it's okay in my book. Also, I don't actually need to get up that early. My first meeting tomorrow is around 9, so touch portal noob. Touch portal broke. I don't really understand what broke exactly. I've reinstalled it completely on my computer, and neither my iPad nor my phone will connect to the touch portal instance. And I'm stumped, basically. So that's quite annoying. We can hop on a Discord stream or something this week if you want to take a look, but yeah, I would like to say thank you. Memebox can execute scripts, and the scripts can also connect to OBS, so interesting. If that's all you need, Memebox got you covered. Maybe? I don't know, I quite liked having the UI that allowed me to, you know, make the buttons and stuff. It was just easy to do and didn't take very long, and I mean, the commands themselves are not complicated. It's just, yeah. Thank you everyone for joining today. I appreciate it. I hope it was interesting. I know it's been quite a long process as well, like learning R. Like now I've done, this is like the 6th stream that I've been doing about learning R. Yeah, if you're not familiar with my streams, if you're just tuning in for the first time today, then don't feel like you missed something. I mean, I will upload the VODs from the past few weeks are missing a bit, but they do end up on YouTube in the end. And obviously following along I think is cool. I think it can help if you're also interested in learning R, or you're like Jordan, you're already like an R king and you want to help out. I think that's great. Personally, I stream to kind of show others that learning things is great, and that's why I don't mind kind of just streaming my learning journey. And if it's not so interesting, then you don't have to stay, right? It's no obligation for you. But I do appreciate all of you that do stay and contribute in chat, and even if you're just lurking, I appreciate you too. And yeah, I look forward to the next stream. So welcome new followers: Pete Williams, Ard9K, Soup Snakes, so 99 snakes, Silly Gamer and Groot, and Jibbo for the cheer, although he's already gone off to sleep. And Ian, thank you for joining, and thank you to everyone else in chat for joining. We will go do a raid. Let's see who's around. Let's see who is around. I'd like to raid a small streamer today, but in order to do that, I need your patience. Oh, but okay, let's go to categories. Let's go to science and tech and see who's around. Oof. Viewers high to low? No, let's not do that. We will not ever see anyone in high to low. Let's see. Do we have anyone around? Let's see. Maybe there'll be some cool science and tech streams for Memorial Day. There's this guy. Let's go take a look. I will have to mute the music so I can hear the stream. Okay, so there's a guy looking at Ruby. Let's see who else we've got here. Bit of music in the meantime while I scroll. It's mostly like game dev, right? This is always the problem. Carl says I always have a hard time finding anything good to raid. Yeah, at the moment, like, a buddy of mine is online, so we could definitely raid him, but we raided him last week. So let's take a look and see. All of the animals, I mean, really, this is just... Oh wow, there's some decent science and tech streams at the moment. I think we will... Oh, this is a good one. I think we will raid. Yep, let's do this one. This looks fun. So. Thank you, Ian. So, wish y'all a good stream. And see you hopefully next time. Possibly Friday. Although we are a little bit busy on Friday because we are actually getting a new bunny. But yeah, Friday or latest next Monday. See you all. Have a good evening. Bye bye.